Hello, welcome to my channel. Renzo here. Hello Moonlight 20. Hello Linda. How are you? Okay, let's start painting. I'm gonna paint today. Let me see. Sophia Lilies. Hello Barbara. Okay, the colors I'm gonna use are titanium white, cadmium yellow hue, cadmium orange hue, cadmium red hue, permanent alizarin crimson, cobalt blue, and ivory black. Okay, so you know that I always use synthetic brushes. I'm gonna sketch with one brush. I have a tiny one here. I mix cobalt blue, permanent alizarin crimson, a touch of yellow. As a medium, I use linseed oil and turpentine, half and half. Hello Emma, hello Waria, hello Assam. Okay, let's sketch. Let's see the overall shape first. The top of the head could be here, the hand, the whole head here, and the face. Remember that it's easier always to start with just straight lines instead of making curves. Okay, let's say this is the face, this is the head. The arm is gonna be around here. Okay, I need to see all this shape together. Oh, just a minute. Okay. Now the shoulder around here. The other shoulder around here. Okay, let's see the face. Hello Monique. Hello Smar. Okay, let's see how tilted is the face, how tilted is the line for the eyes. Okay, I'm going to draw the center line of the face. It's gonna be around here. I'm gonna check out with the picture I have to my left here. It looks okay. Now the eyes, I'll check out again. Okay, that's good. Now brows. When I have the brows, if I have the brows and I have the bottom of the chin, I mean the nose is gonna be in the middle. You see a face, you see that it has, let's say, kind of the regular proportions. You don't see anything like a big jaw or a really long nose. Okay, usually that means that the proportions are just, you can follow this, you can follow these proportions. Okay. This distance and this distance are going to be equal. Okay, you can split from here to here in 3 portions, and in this one there's going to be the eyes. I prefer to put on top of this line the eyes, like up here. Okay, okay, let's see, from the bottom of the nose to the bottom of the chin. Again, look for the middle. The middle, that's going to be the bottom of the whole mouth. Okay, I mean the mouth is going to be here, up here. Okay, Hello, Maggie. Hello, Larry. Okay, now that I have this, I'm gonna mix colors. Let me see. I'm squinting down my eyes because I don't see. I mean, I love the image because I love the expression, but I didn't pick up the image because of the contrast. It was more about her eyes, her expression. I gotta just squint down a lot in order to see the difference between midtones, lights, and shadows. And maybe the only shadow, like dark shadow I have is here, and then on the eyes. That's it. The rest is gonna be like a midtone and light, and light, one soft light here. That, thinking about this soft light, we can make it more yellowish, orangey, cool, warm, whatever we want. This one and the light on the shoulder. To add a little bit more to the painting, if we want to, okay? If not, we just copy exactly what we see. Everything is okay. Okay, let's prepare. Colors. I'm gonna mix orange and blue, white. Okay, I need more orange. Okay, let's add some color. Let's see. It's too orangey. I'm gonna grade down this color a little bit more white and blue. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. I'm gonna use another brush, and I'm gonna light up this color a little bit more orange and white, a touch of blue. Okay. Hello, Barbara. Hello, Christine. Hello, Nikki. Okay. Let's see. This is gonna be my light here. And the shoulder. Okay. The rest of the face, that's gonna be just like one value here. Of course, there is some lights, midtones and darks inside this value. Okay, and the next, that would be the shadow. Okay, that's the reddish, a little bit of yellow, white, blue. Okay, you can knock down any color by adding the complementary color, or by just adding black and white. Sometimes I choose to add black and white, sometimes I choose blue, You know, since the face is basically an orangey color, blue is gonna work perfectly okay. Let's see. I'm gonna change to the other brush, this one here. Need to step back a little bit to check out. Right now I don't have too much, you know that. It's just like a sketch right now, but anyway I need to check out. I need to screen down my eyes. Okay, I'm gonna use this same shadow for the eyes here. That's okay. You have any question? Any question, just let me know. That was too much blue. More orange and white. A little bit more red. adding a little bit of red. You know that any face it has the same, have some reddish colors on the same spots. Sometimes it's not just so visible, and you gotta choose what to do. Usually it's just the cheeks, the nose, upper and lower eyelid, and just subtle on the forehead here on the chin. Okay. Change the brush. Just a second. Hello, Freddy. Hello, Moonlight. Looks too much white. I'm gonna add. I want a kind of a greenish color. It's just for the skin here on the body. Here. Okay, just to create a little bit of contrast with the red. Okay. Let's put more paint to the hair. I need to make some brown. Let's mix again blue, red, and yellow. Okay, I need a little bit of medium. Just give me a second. What I have here is this kind of 70% of linseed oil and 30% of turpentine. I'm not pressuring that much. I want to make this dark, but I don't want to just lay down too much paint. You know, that's kind of difficult to move a dark color, like if it's not too dark, like moving up or to the left or erase it. Okay, Okay, I just see my pressure. I'm not pressuring that much. That's why I'm not laying down too much paint. Okay, I'm gonna change this color a little bit. I'm gonna light up this. Okay. Mary, right here. Still amazes me how well the green color works. Yeah, I mean, the skin color, there is always some green, but it's not. There is always, let's say, some uh, more grayish, orangey color. That it could be kind of greenish, sometimes gray, more grayish, just bluish. Today I did it with green. Obviously, I see some green on the image, and obviously because of the background, the screen. Sometimes I just use black and white, but to give me a different look. It's more like a cool, let's say mid-tone, which is great contrast with the pink. Of course, we have to adjust this. I need to be back and forth, just trying to get to the right value and the right color. Okay, now you see some. You, you kind of rate my process on the palette. See this color here? Okay, you see this color over here. Now this color is here, obviously. This one. The only problem is when you work wet on wet. Let's say this color in the palette, it end up being different here. Why? Because here is gonna get mixed with the skin color. Okay, it's just like mixing. We end up mixing more here in the painting. When I added this here, it's just like mixing this with this. Okay, and I don't know if you can see, this color is pretty close to what I have here. Okay. Hello, Joyce. Joyce is actually taking notes today. I hope he talks a lot. No, I didn't want to. I didn't want to speak a lot today. Now I have to. Hello, Christine. Hello, Moti 202244. Do you know if anyone have any doubt? Just ask me. Yeah, because sometimes I just run out of words. Okay, let's continue. Let me see. I think this is too reddish. I'm gonna knock down this color. Okay, that's better. No, because intense color here that is going to the shadow is kind of. If I'm going to add intense color, definitely you know that I'm gonna prefer to do it here on the nose. And make a little bit of a difference between the intensity of this color and this one here. If I do just this, make this more intense, more saturated, and I do the same with this, okay, it's kind of bringing forward both. I don't want that. Okay, that's why. Or I cool down this color, or I make it more greenish. Okay, but I have to make a difference. Now, if I see the picture, obviously I see kind of an orangey or reddish color here, but we don't have to paint always what we see. Okay, okay, we have to, obviously, it depends on what you want. You know that it's a La Prima painting. It's not like I want to exact copy. What I want is to create, get the likeness. But when it's about color, contrast, and I'm gonna make some changes. Yeah? You know, I'm gonna soft some edges. I'm gonna sharp another edges. I'm gonna add maybe more contrast, the lights. Okay. Let me step back to check out. Mori is telling me, I really wanted to thank you because you really improved my portrait paintings. Oh, that's really good. Hello, Brian Rose. Nikki, you don't have to talk unless you feel like it. I was just kidding, Nikki. Yeah. Thank you. Hello, Jyoti Singh. Okay, let's continue. Okay, let's work on the background. Okay. Okay, and I work on the background later because I need this space, need more space to paint. Okay, let's continue with the face. I want to draw a little bit of details here. One eye, the other eye. I'm doing this and keeping my eyes squinted, okay? Okay, I'm comparing. Okay, and always looking for alignments. If I'm placing the eye here, and definitely it's a sketch, I don't see that much, but I can imagine the corner of the eye. Let's say it's around here. Then I can use this to see the corner of the mouth. Okay, I'm gonna measure from here to here, visually measure, and I think it's in the middle. That's gonna be right? No, that's gonna be just close. Okay, but enough to make this. And now the next thing, I see how tilted is this. Again, I see the corner of the mouth here up. It's kind of aligned with the wing of the nose. Okay, and if I look for the tear duct is from the nostril here is an angle like this. That's gonna be around here. Okay, now one thing that I always try to use is this angle, 45-degree angle here. The best way of always is just to imagine there is a square here, okay, and split the square in half. Okay. Now, for this side of the face, I don't think that's a 45-degree angle. But anyway, I mean, I can just make it line like this and compare this with my picture. Okay, that's close enough. That's okay. I mean, you have to measure. We have to measure. I mean, we need to measure a lot visually. We need to use or a brush, a pencil, anything. I mean, painting a portrait, that means it's not easy. We need to measure a lot. That's the only way. I mean, it's like half. It's just thinking in a romantic way, and the other half, maybe more than half, thinking like an architect. A lot of lines, angles, alignments, structure of the face, all the angles, all of that. Okay. I'm gonna read the comments. Okay. Hello, Ivan. I never paint in color. Want to learn to paint portraits? Any beginner advice? Okay. Oh, okay. I'm gonna tell you. I mean, drawing is just always the beginning for portrait. Okay? And it's usually better to, let's say, draw a little bit more than painting at the beginning. Or, I mean, you know that sometimes we just don't want to wait, and when we don't want to wait, we have to do all at once. Like these lines, all this is just about the structure. That this is more used when we draw. You know, and that's exactly what I'm doing right now. I establish a little bit of color on the face, some saturated color with another desaturated color, and now I'm drawing. And that's why I use all these lines, alignments, and all of that. Okay, and the idea is just do that. I mean, for the beginning, like a really beginner, my advice that would be practice drawing, and when it's about to paint, trace the drawing, okay, and then practice just painting the color values, because if somebody's a beginner and somebody wants to draw and paint at the same time, that's gonna be a fight. I mean, maybe at the end it's like you don't have or you don't learn enough about drawing and not enough about painting. And usually if we are speaking a beginner, there is something important that we need to get used to the material, the oil paint. Get used to understand how it's going to work better for us, thick or thin. Okay, we usually have, I mean, well, for what I have seen, it's like we have a naturally way to apply paint. Sometimes thick, sometimes it's just thin, and we kind of have to learn to adjust it, because when we have too much paint, it's kind of difficult to mix the paint here. Let's say if I have too much white in one area and I want to darken that area, every time that I paint on top of this, it's gonna get mixed, it's gonna get lost, and I'm not gonna get I'm not gonna get that area darker or lighter. And if I don't have too much paint and I wanna blend, there's not gonna be any blending, because we blend paint. Yeah, and that's something that is something that we just learn when we do when we touch the material, when we work with the material. There is nothing that any advice, any word that's gonna just describe that. Okay. Okay. I still have, I'm squinting down my eyes. Still see, something is wrong with the eyes, eh? No problem, no problem. I mean, just the beginning. I need yellow. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna work this eye, and I'm gonna try to add a little bit more of detail. Okay. Now the other eye. Okay. Now what I'm doing to draw this eye, I imagine the overall shape. Okay, the overall shape of the eye that I see right now is just, let's say, this. Okay, and I'm measuring again. Where is the iris? Here in this mirror. And that's what I'm using just to make the light here, kind of in the middle of this shape. Okay, is that right? Not yet. But I have something close, and then I squint down my eyes and compare, and it looks close. Yeah. Yep. That's okay. Now the other eye, the same. I measure. Okay. Here to here. I check the angles. I check alignments. We have to do all of that. I have lost a little bit of the green on the face. Everything is starting to look too reddish orange here. I need to do this too dark, not later. Okay, now I can see again this is kind of greenish, grayish, grayish, and it turns this out more reddish. That's what I want. But when we paint, I'm pretty sure maybe I'm gonna lose this difference again, and I have to just put it again. Okay, let me step back. Yep. Hello, Michael. Hello, Eve. Okay. Ivan says that he's drawing a lot of drawings, drawing a lot, but he's really bad at values. Yeah. Then we need to practice values. We need to work with uh, really high contrast images, really high, like chiaroscuro, like you see light and shadow. Okay. To get used to see the difference between light and shadow, and then we start to blocking light and shadow, and that way when we paint, we take that to painting. We prepare one color for the light, one color for the shadow. We continue doing that, and then we move in the light color. We move in the darker colors. Inside that, just making variations. Hello, Gabriel. Okay. Hello, Manuel. Hello, SG. I recently bought the new Monson Student Color Set, 6th edition. It has a lot of info on color usage. A must read for those who want to learn color in detail. Oh, thank you. That's really good, SG. Okay. Okay, let's continue. Okay, okay. I'm gonna change to another brush. These are synthetic brushes. The brand is B Anjo. You see there is a link in the description box to Amazon. I couldn't find the same brushes there, but the link is to brushes that are really close that I have used. Okay. Okay. Let me see the eye here. I'm gonna see the whole eye down. So like with the mouth, yeah, it looks okay. Okay, okay. A little bit of shadow here. A little bit of shadow here. Okay, this shadow here, that is close, this in the nasal bone, we can change the color. Okay. We go back and we can use some greenish color here for this shadow. Okay. Okay. Do I see this green? No, I don't see that green. Okay, on the image. I'm just doing what I know that works to make the nose pop forward a little bit more. Okay. Here I see the green on the picture. Now you gotta decide if you just push the colors a little bit more, saturate them all of them, like saturate, or you just try to paint it really close just to the image. Okay, I'm squinting down my eyes, checking values. Make this darker. This darker. marker. Squinting a lot. Something pop up here on my screen. Oh, Michael, thank you so much for the super chat. Okay. Shadow here. Okay. I'm gonna change my brush. Okay, I need to work here on add a little bit of permanent alizarin crimson. Okay, let me see. Make this reddish. I'm gonna knock down the color a little bit, just a little bit, okay? Okay, and go back to this reddish. I'm gonna add more orange, more camion red. I'm just going to saturate more the nose. Okay. Let's work on the nose. Okay, let's see. This nostril is aligned with the tear duct. We need always something. I mean, that's why you're gonna listen everywhere that a lot of painters says don't get caught up in any space. Okay, and always think of the portrait like, as a whole. Not just don't stay too much in one area. And painting, thinking about the portrait as a whole, it means that if I'm working the nose, okay, I gotta be thinking about the eye and the mouth, yeah, because I mean this is the relationship between them that's gonna give me, let's say that the tools to or the keys to place the nose in the right position. Okay. Okay, the palm of the hand is a little bit reddish, always pinky reddish. I'm just exaggerating this a little bit. Okay, and then green. Where's my green? My green disappeared. It's here. Okay, and pink again for the knuckles. Okay, stepping back, squinting down. Okay, looks like everything is okay. I'm squinting down, I see the shape, the width, the height of the face, the proportions. Yeah, I think it's okay. Now let's work on the mouth. I'm just painting the mouth, just flat, just one color. Okay, now I can just light up the lower lip. Okay, and I'm gonna light up the upper lip, but not that much. Okay. Nikki's asking if I was able to make paintings this month. No, I wasn't able to do it, Nikki, but pretty sure we'll do it in the next 10 days, or the 20th of the month. Hello, Dennis. Okay. I'm gonna blend a little bit. And I'm just softening this really lightly. work on more details. I mean, I'm gonna try to capture. I always try to capture the likeness. Yeah. Sometimes it's just too difficult. Let's see. Just a minute, I want to change the things here. Okay, let me see the width of the face. Okay, I need to make I need to grow the mouth to the sides. Yeah. Okay, what is the nose? She has a really short nose. I think there's a problem there. Okay. What else? Okay, I'm just going to darken this a little bit. I don't want to get distracted for this light. Okay, I'm gonna think about this maybe the next 20 minutes. You know that I see I see this and my eyes go to this light here. First, I'm gonna try to capture the likeness, and then I'm gonna think about maybe exaggerating this light. Let's see, or anything else. Okay. Okay, let's try to make more details. Okay. Just thinking, hello Gregory. Oh, Monique, no, I didn't send any painting, Monique, yet. I mean, I will do it in the next 10 days. Okay, let's work on more details. Mixing black, a touch of blue. Let's see. I'm gonna change the brush. I hold my breath every time that I work on the eyes. One eye is too dark. Let me see. I think that's okay. I mean, I'm saying okay about the position of the eyes. I was just stepping back, and I will see the alignments, okay, of the angles, all of that. Okay. Yeah, it's something that is not okay. Here I need to make this side of the face grow a little bit. Okay, now the nose. Now softening the nostrils just to, let's say, draw then again, paint then again. I think that's okay. Need to add more light to the face. Yeah, more light. Light up this a little bit more. Low is Bella pattern. Okay, thank you. SG is asking me who's your favorite artist and why. Okay. Oh, there are so many. Yeah. Yes, I mean, uh, I don't know. I think it's a huge list, and but maybe the first one that, let's say that I had contact with through books was Rembrandt. And maybe the last one that I knew about was Sargent. Yeah. And usually portrait painters they admire Sargent and Velasquez. Yeah. There are too many amazing painters and not so good with names. For example, so many Russian painters, just amazing. Then we learn, yeah, a little bit for then a little bit from here, a little bit from there, and then some local painters here in Peru too. hmm And what else? Bogero. And one painter I remember that I used to admire a lot when I was a student was Tiepolo, Giambattista Tiepolo. Just because I read someday, I mean, someday that he used to paint without drawing, and he used to, let's say, start on a white canvas for one character, okay, and then it's kind of he had already drawn in his mind the whole scene, and then he started just to place them. And you know that those are just huge paintings, huge paintings. Okay. hmm But it wasn't about technique. It wasn't about technique. I admired just that. When I see the paintings, I love color, but it's not like I think I'm going to learn something about technique or something from him, which is different when I see Rembrandt. Then when you see a Rembrandt painting, you know that something hidden there, and you have to kind of study the painting, know all the codes. It's like the same with Vermeer. Yeah, a lot of people that study Vermeer, they used to say that Vermeer he used to study a lot. I mean, his paintings, his process, even the placement of the colors. He kind of didn't leave anything to let's say to be a happy accident. It was all planified, all really color, values, perspective, composition. That's amazing. Yeah? from uh, Sargent, of course. I mean, it's just, I love kind of the movement that I see on Sargent paintings. They don't look static. They looks like people just that just feel something that it's not static. Okay, Velasquez, yeah. Leon's work is master. Leon Bonnet. Okay. Yeah, there's so many names. Yeah, so many names. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it's like every time that I see Russian paintings, I love the color. It's like all of them just mastered color theory about warm and cool colors and the exact amount of gray color that they have to put there. Because gray color is just like sometimes it's just like 60% of a painting is about just grayish colors, yeah? And 10% is just warm colors, and that's that's the tricky part about color theory. Because when we don't know about that, we see a colorful painting and we try to copy that, and our painting doesn't look like like that. It looks even more colorful, and because we are missing the grayish colors. It's a lot of grayish colors everywhere. Usually strong colors used to be just like accents here and there, and of course it's just mastering the balance between this, yeah? Light, midtones, and shadow, accents. Okay, you wanna find some paintings that has like a dark accents, another painting that has light accents. Mm. It's just amazing. What time is it? An hour, 15 minutes. Oh, I'm doing great. There are another painters that I don't know how to pronounce their names, and if I say the names, I'm just going to confuse you all. Hmm. Squinting my eyes. lighten up little by little. I feel something is wrong here on the nose. Okay. Let's continue painting. Yeah, I mean, when I see, obviously, that's not new. Yes, I mean, we paint and we see that something is not okay. I mean, usually I don't stop to try to fix. I know maybe something is wrong on the nose. I continue painting. And usually I paint the eyes, the nose, and the mouth, and I repeat again the eyes, the nose, and the mouth. Usually, not always. Let's say if I paint the eyes right now, I'm painting the eyes. I'm gonna paint one eye a little bit, and then I'm gonna move to the other eye. Okay. And then I'm gonna move to the nose. Okay, now to the mouth. I said I need to make the mouth grow a little bit to the sides. A little bit, just a little bit. Okay, and of course I need more shadow. There's the shadow on the sides, on the mouth. That's gonna create the illusion that is a little bit bigger. This shadow. Okay. Okay. Now let's pick up a different brush. Ilya Repin. Yeah, I think. Yeah, Repin. Yeah, I have seen some paintings. What can I say? I mean, masters are just masters. They are just amazing. Nikki saying, I think they have much more discipline in the Russian or American education. Yeah, it looks like that. Yes, it looks like this the classical method is really strict. I'm gonna add more color to the lips. I mean, also names to check them out. Because there is still a lot to know about history. Just too much. I mean, sometimes I spend a couple of hours trying to study our history, and I keep forgetting the names. Okay, I think that's too much shadow. Mm-hmm. Yeah, now I'm checking out the width of the face. There is something wrong with the width of the face. I'm getting close, I think, to the expression. Okay, let's write some comments. Fetching, okay. Caravaggio. Yeah, Caravaggio, yes, of course. That's about your blending brush, natural or synthetic bristles. I use synthetic brushes. Yeah. All of them are synthetic brushes. I didn't know Sargent. Yeah. Yeah, Sargent is an American painter, but some people must say that it's more like an European painter, because I think we all recognize Sargent as an American painter, because I mean his parents were Americans, but he lived, I think, just a couple of years in America. I don't know. I think he founded with another painters an academy in New York when he was in his 60s. Don't remember that much. Her jaw might be a little bit pointy compared to the reference. Okay, I'm gonna check out. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Let's continue. This is a brush I was using for details. What I do is I press the hair like this. I press it hard. When it has this shape, I can use it for blending. Okay. Then I can put it back to a pointy end. Okay. know that for the new people in my channel here, I have a Patreon account where we paint alone. Okay, and sometimes I sell these paintings here on YouTube. It's $160 each painting. Sometimes I have been so lucky to sell the paintings in the live streams. You know what? I need to go back to study art history. You know, to speak about art, to speak about painters' lives. That would be a nice thing to do. Yeah, definitely I'm going to do that. Yeah, and then you're giving me so many names there in the comment box. I need to check out all of them. I think I'm not sure. Hello, Leticia. SG saying Mark Dem's teeth there. Okay, that's good. I have to go back to these comments after I finish the painting. Your painting reminds me of a girl. Okay, thank you. Hello, Joyce. SG saying Vladimir Volegov. Yeah, he's pretty well known. Yeah? Davis Toko, hello. Okay, let's see. Let's see the expression. Okay, the color is too reddish. Yeah, but I think I'm getting close with the expression. Okay. I need to light up the color a little bit more. It's like I see that the color is right in some areas, in the greenish areas. I think I exaggerated just the reddish on the cheeks. Okay, let's see. I see some value mistakes. for example, here. And it's because of the hair too, yeah, here. Okay, I need the brow, one of the brows to, yes, what else? Yeah, this looks a little bit older, eh? Yeah, that's gonna be always a problem. Okay, I think that's better with the brow. Mm-hmm. This is kind of confusing here. I don't see that's the ear. Here in this area, the finger, the ear. Okay, I'm just gonna add some hair here, okay? I'm using a little bit of medium here to just to paint a little bit faster here the background. Now let's add some pink here. That was too much. Okay, just to red. I'm gonna kill down this red with some green. Okay. I'm gonna read the comments. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you, Kitty Smoothers. Okay. Michael is telling me I think the right eye needs to go up slightly and wider. I think. Okay, I'm gonna check out that. Okay. Oh, you're very brave. Thank you. To paint leaf and to have so many critiquing. Oh, that's good. That's good. How is everyone? Are you painting alone? Well, that's a question for everybody. I think Renzo is fearless and lives the challenge. Thank you, Nikki. Okay. Uh, Thank you, Nikki. Nikki saying Renzo is our favorite present day master. Dennis is asking me, did you refuse the professor job? Yeah. Uh, yeah. It was like I didn't say no. Like I was kind of doubting that much. And then when I was about to say, okay, yeah, I think I don't want to work there. I don't know, maybe I'm doing okay. Just teaching here online, teaching in my Patreon account. They when I was about to say that, they told me, hey man, so sorry. I mean, somebody's asking for somebody's just present the documents, all the things that they ask for to be to teach to kind of uh, I mean, to be a teacher, you need a lot of documentation, the proof that you have prepared yourself to teach in a school of art and all of that. I think that was okay. Yeah. Nikki was just humming a bit. Oh my God, I was humming. Yes, you're right, Nikki. I didn't realize. Yeah, you are right. You were right. Yeah. Okay. Okay, Monique. See you later. Uh, then he's telling me my portrait is tilted different. Yeah, what I'm gonna do, is I'm gonna move the, the picture because there is no way for me just to fix it when it's tilted different. I mean, that's so difficult. I mean, there is no way. That's gonna be move a lot of things. The only way that I can just continue painting is just moving my image. Yeah? Oh, that was too much, alright. That's usually what I do. I just tilt the photo reference and as my painting instead of trying to tilt everything to match the image. It's a joke. Oh, Dennis, you said something I was about to read that. No, no. I mean, they know me. They. I mean, I worked there for a year about 3 years ago. I have the documentation, all of that. Yeah, I just we need to kind of put everything in order and present it. And it took me. I'm speaking about something that I was about to take a job as a professor, as a teacher in the School of Art here in my country, in Peru, and I didn't do it because I mean the salary, that is not that much, but I have a social, how do you say, health secure, health insurance, and the salary is just kind of $600 per month. It's not that much, yeah, but it's not that much even here, but that's okay. I mean, for it's work, and let's say that that's okay here in my country, in Peru. And of course, the health insurance is, I mean, is something that that if somebody has health issues, well, we're going to spend a lot of money on that, and that's always good to have that. And that that health insurance covers my whole family, my wife, my two kids, which is pretty good. And it's not because of the salary, it's because of that mostly that I was doubting about taking the job. I was like 4 months ago, 5 months ago. I was just explaining that because I mean, Dennis, he was asking me about that. Yeah. I need to work the white of the eyes. It's too flat. To add a little bit of shadow here to create some volume. The other good thing about going to work in this school of art that is here in the mountains in Peru, in the Sierra, and that's just amazing. I mean, it's a small town, and it's more like all people just there. It's like a country town. All of them are mostly agricultures, farmers. Yeah. That means that every day you see animals on the streets, cows, horses, and usually the weather is just under 0 Celsius. Okay, sometimes the water just got freezed. Anyway, it's just amazing. It's so clean. The sky is so blue. It's just like a magical place. I would like to go to. It's like for me that would be like a retirement plan. Okay, I'm retired. I wanna go to work there. Uh, that would be amazing. Okay, have to check out again. Gilbert Lessard is saying wife says that the eyes really pop. That's excellent. That's good. Nikki, best to be your own boss. Yes, that's right. Yeah. The other good thing about teaching there is basically you work just from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Yeah. After that, you have to, let's say, fill up some documents and all of that. And it's like sometimes you can do that just once a week, and that's gonna be enough. And adding a little bit of red here, you know that this is to create some transparency. I want this to be dark, but at the same time transparent. I always add a little bit of red here in this area, close to the tear duct. And I remember every time that I go there, it's just like there is not an airport. There is a small town. I have to go just by. It's 8 hours to get to the closest town, and this town is an hour. Just in small cars. They just go like every hour. And if you try to get from this town, this is a bigger one, to this really tiny town where is the School of Art. If you're, let's say, if at 6 p.m. in the afternoon, there's no cars. There's no way to get there. Yeah? And at the same time, if you're in that town, that small tiny town, and you wanna go to the closest bigger town, after 6 p.m. there's no cars. There's no way to go unless you have your own car, or you ask a neighbor, I don't know, somebody just to do you a favor to borrow a car or something. But anyway, I didn't have any problem that year. It was amazing. It was really amazing. If you're lucky enough, some years there is snow there. Yes, nice. Yeah. I don't know if any one of you have seen this movie Walter Mitty. I think the Secret Life, the Secret Life of Walter Mitty. If you have seen the movie, that's kind of close to what you feel that on the mountains when he was uh, walking there. He was in a bicycle and then running through the mountains. Yes, something kind of close. I think I have to move the mouth a little bit up. The good thing about being a painter is just traveling. Eh, because I'm a painter, I spent a year in New York. I went to Puerto Rico so many times. I went to Colombia. I never went to Europe. I wanna go. I wanna go. I have to. Yeah. We all, as a painters, as artists, we have to go to Europe. But the most amazing museum that I have visited, of course, is the Metropolitan Museum. It's amazing how much art there is in USA. It's just like every state looks like. Yeah, there is a lot of art galleries, museums. I mean, I can imagine that Europe is kind of, I mean, is oldest. Okay, let me see. Yeah, I need to add more lights. Still more lights. I think I got the expression. What do you think? I mean, there are mistakes, of course. I mean, but if you see the expression, and that's good. Okay. I see that. I need more lights. For example, I see a light here. I need to work a little bit more there. I see more light here. Okay. And of course here I need to decide what to do. I mean, make it. Now I can decide just to, let's say, make it really warm, warm, like with a lot of yellow, like the reflected light from the sun. Make it orangey, or no, I just keep it neutral because this is kind of a neutral light. Yeah? Now is the time to think about this. Let's see what works. Okay, remember, you see I'm moving from this green to this pinky because it's depending on the area of the face that I'm working on. There is some kind of greenish, there is some kind of reddish here, a little bit, okay? If I move with this brush and I do this, okay, this color is not gonna work perfectly here. I have to pick up this one and work with this one, this area, okay? What else about expression? Oh, I see some light here, some reflection here. Yeah, that. Okay, I think I need to add more of this smile. Make her smile more. No, let me see. Let's see, there are the comments. Hello, Mary. Hello, Carol. Mary saying we should plan a trip to Peru to see rays. Nikki saying plan a trip to Italy. Wow, wow. Oh, I remember you've been there, yes, Nikki. You I mean, I don't remember you lived there, eh? For some time in Italy. Okay, and just scrolling up. I think I have lost some comments. Hello, Dania. Thank you. Hello, Pete Cosmic. You know Bob Ross. This is the third step. Renzo give us so much more. Yeah, I know Bob Ross. Yeah. It's on another George's levels. Okay. Hello, Mary. Has this one been sold? If available, our purchase here. Oh yes, available, Mary. Hmm. Okay. Wait, I'm scrolling up. I think I have lost a lot of comments. SG saying it's 3:30 a.m. Okay. Hello, Pete Comics Cosmic. Okay. The face is good, but not the arm. Oh yeah, yeah. I have to work on the arm. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Gilbert. I'm Canadian, but in 1966 I moved to Ecuador, your neighbor. Yeah, does Peru and Ecuador still have a dotted line for a border? Yeah, yeah, I think so. Okay, okay. Scrolling down. Okay, Mary, this painting is for you. Uh, SG saying make a Facebook page where we can share our work with each other. We have a private Facebook group for my patrons. I mean, you can be my patron for just starting at $4 per month. You know, for $4 we paint Saturdays, an hour of oil paint, an hour of acrylics, every Saturday. Okay, and that gives you the right to get into my into our Facebook private group, and at the same time even buy some paintings that we paint on the lessons for a really low price. But no, there is a huge difference in the price. But since, I mean, okay, 1 minute, I have to think about this. Okay. This looks like nothing. Let me check out the image. I think I don't see that. Don't see the shoulder. Yeah, I see the shoulder a little bit here. Okay, now I think I can paint the background, and okay, I still need to work on the eyes. I just realized right now that this shadow is just too dark. I'm gonna light up this. Yeah. Hello, Rosangela. Hello, Dania. Mm. Mm-hmm. Okay. What else? Okay. Okay, I need to light up this shadow here. Okay, I know these colors are a little bit lighter than this, but I mean the idea is mixing both this with this I have here and have a neutral color. Okay, okay, that's it. The same here. I'm picking up this, a darker color, and I'm putting here that is kind of a lighter area, but I'm mixing both. You know, I mean, you can mix the color here perfectly here and lay down the with a brush stroke the perfect color, or you can choose just to mix on the painting. We have two options. When we work color prima, we have two options. Let's see if you can see some more details on the painting. You can see clearly here the differences between the color differences. You see the green here, it looks greener on the screen. Okay, you have an idea. to work here a little bit more. Now you can add more color in some areas, for example here on the nostrils. Make them a little bit darker, but always keep them a little bit reddish, like a dark red. That works better to make it transparent. If we see that it's kind of black, we add black. We're just gonna kill some transparency on the nose. The same here, we can add some touches, just touches of color, like a little bit of orange there. Okay. Have to be moving. I'm going to move the upper lip a little bit up, just a little bit up, and I need more light just here. Okay, it's 2 hours and 10 minutes. Okay, I need to just to do something really fast. 1 minute, okay? I'll be back in 1 minute, a couple of minutes. I'm back. Okay, let's continue painting. Let's see, something is not okay with that. I need more light on the lower lip. Mixing some orange with white for this light. Okay. And just softening here. Let's see, I'm gonna paint the background in this area, and let's see if I just add more color to the shoulder, this side of the face. Oh, Mary's asking, who's this girl? She's an actress. Her name is Sophie Lillis, something like that. Sophia Lillis. Yeah. Thank you, David. Thank you, Michael. If I make this sharp, I have to make the shoulder lost, soft. Okay. Okay, now I need more shadow here on the neck. What else? I need more light here. Yeah, let's work on the hair. Let's paint a little bit of the background up here. paint the hair. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna be painting a little bit like this and cleaning the brush, okay? Because right now I'm working on a darker color, and I have like a, not thick, but I have like a, let's say, enough painting just to change the color here really fast. Brush strokes, clean out the brush. I need more yellow. Okay, let me to step back. I'm not gonna be able to make too many details, but I mean, I want this illusion of hair, the illusion of the hair. Yeah, I need to light up even more. Okay, okay. I need to stop thinking about the hair just a minute. I wanna see the face. Yeah. Okay, yes, I think I have to fix something on the chin. Maybe it's too pointy. Okay. And well, let's see. I have lost the window here. Okay, here it is. I'm gonna read some questions where if is the actress from the movie IT? Yeah, I think it's a movie on Netflix, a series. I don't remember exactly. Right. So do you know about Mark Rothko? If yes, why or what is that triggers so much emotion in people? How how can we do it? Okay, okay. well, color, yeah, color is always, I mean, it's gonna trigger emotion. That's why, let's say, imagine that you paint a hospital with just red instead of this light green that we usually see in a hospital. Do you think that's gonna just wake up some emotion? Definitely. I mean, okay. I think color is powerful, really, to with emotions, and I always recommend one little book. This from Johannes Itten, and in this little book you're gonna see how Johannes Itten makes some experiments, changing the color of things just by changing the light, yeah, and then how that change we perceive things, okay, and how even that change the way that we feel about things, about food, for example. As soon as he changed the color of the ambient light and the color of the things on the table changed, definitely that changed how we feel about how we feel about something that is tasty. It stopped being tasty just because the color changed. Now about rose gold, I don't know. I mean, I think an abstract painter is I gotta play with. If when you see color, I mean, it's always you gotta think in terms of color theory when it's an abstract painter, because an abstract painting is just a perfect distribution when it's a good painting. Remember, between warm, cool, and neutral colors, okay, and about the size. Let's say that we can measure color by sizes. One mass of color, there's going to be one size, a small size of another color, okay, and contrast, how much contrast you add by playing with light and darks, by using warm cool colors, by using complementary colors, okay, by using analogous colors. And it's kind of complicated. I mean, I tried to paint some abstract paintings once, and I thought it was about just throw painting. I was really young, and I couldn't get anything good, anything nice, anything. Okay, I remember that because I at that time, I'm speaking when I was in the school of art, and I mean, every time that you see an abstract painter, for me, I respect them really deeply because for me they have a vast knowledge about color theory. Okay, and they use color just like it's. I mean, the colors are just like the subjects, the characters of the painting, and yeah, I don't know what it is to say, but this is just a lot. And with time, I learned more. I practice, and I learned more and more about color theory. And I remember I tried painting an abstract painting again. It it did come out okay, but it wasn't perfect. But at least, I mean, following color theory rules, it was an advantage for me in order to the distribution and composition of the colors on the painting. Yeah. And at the same time, it depends who see the paintings. I mean, I'm pretty sure for some people, Rothko paintings are really emotional, and for some people, they not. Yeah, sometimes, I mean, we need, in order to move our emotions, it's like we need different things. Yeah, it's just like that. I mean, it's not the same for everybody. When I see one of those paintings, I don't know why I don't think about emotions at all. I try to analyze them. I think what makes the paintings really good. And it's not like oh my god, I love all of them. No, no. I mean, it's the same for anything, for any painting. Okay, I think that's okay. I'm gonna add more light. I'm gonna add some hair here, a little bit, okay? Because this area is kind of complicated, and the hand, the hand in general. This particular pose just is bringing me some problems here. That usually happen every time that we have to draw some pose, like it has like some foreshortening. The perspective is always is going to be difficult to do, and usually I try to, let's say, avoid paint images that even in the real picture looks some things looks kind of odd. Doesn't look like, I don't know what's that. I don't understand in the real photograph. If I don't understanding in the real photograph, definitely maybe it's gonna be worse on the painting. Okay, there. Let's read the comments. Johannes Eaton. So I'm gonna write it here. Johannes. Johannes. I think is kind of easy to. That's the last name. Eaton. Now I'm like suggesting a book about anything. Well, it's like we have to study as much as possible, and definitely as soon as you finish up studying one book, that's not gonna be enough. You're gonna feel the need to study another one. It's like let's say it's the same information but translated different. And for me it's just like that. It's like I need to hear the same information from different people, and I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna be connected with maybe one of two of them, and maybe I won't understand the rest, but that's what usually happens. Yeah? I remember I used to understand one teacher in the School of Art really clear. It was just really clear, and yeah, and there was another one that for me was kind of I don't understand this guy. What's happening? And for one of my friends, he was like, "Oh my God, I understand this guy perfectly." And I said, "What?" Okay, I mean that's it's just that. gonna use the brush that I use for blending, and with this one I'm going to light up here. Okay, now I'm going to just kill down this line. You know that any straight line is just so powerful that usually drives the attention a lot. I need a diagonal or a straight line, and that's why I'm trying to soften this. I'm gonna keep the contrast here. I'm gonna kill this area. Okay, that's gonna be the same with here. Now, with the same brush that I use for blending, I'm going to darken here. You know that right now I'm not using too much paint. Just with a little bit of paint on the tip of the brush, I'm darkening here. Okay. That's okay. One thing that I want is to make this color a little bit grayish than this color. Okay? This way, when you see the whole image, our eyes go there, here, and here, and not here. This is just, it have to be, we need to make this recede, okay? And, okay, just that. A little bit of color here. You know, there is always some color when the light is going from the light to the shadow. Just in the middle, there is a little bit of saturation, a little bit more saturation. And we see that maybe sometimes it's so clear when there's more contrast. Sometimes it's really subtle. For example, here, shadow, light, a little bit of orange there. That happens all the time. Sometimes we don't see that because sometimes it's just so subtle. Yeah, and you gotta choose. Maybe you, let's say that now you know that you gotta choose. Okay, I'm gonna add that. Okay, or not. Just in the middle. You say no, I'm gonna do. Okay, that's perfect. It's even like when we light up with just white, or when we light up with more color. I mean, adding orange to the white, or adding yellow to the white. That means that we are lighting up something and adding more chroma, adding saturation. Okay, for example, look at here. If I mix orange and white, this color is a little bit more, how can you say, more powerful, let's say it, okay, than this color. No, but that's what you need here. Okay, it's not about, remember, it's always about thinking about the whole face. What do you need? You need this to pop forward. Now, this is something that we have to choose to do. I mean, when you decide just to copy the image, it's different. You just copy what you see. That's perfectly okay. When we want to, let's say, try to exaggerate the illusion of depth a little bit more, try to make, let's say, the face pop forward more, then I can just, let's say, blur everything around, unfocus everything around, kill down all the colors around the face. In this way, when you see this, you want to see just the face glowing with more color. Okay, and that's things that we have to just choose to do if we want to to do that. For example, here I'm gonna add yellow and white. Okay, that's gonna be a touch of color. You see the color in the picture? We don't see the color in the picture. Okay, but that helps. Yeah, what if I add more, if I push this color even more? I make it more yellowish, even more. Okay, now you have the control on this. How much color you wanna add? Okay, it's gonna work for the painting. It's gonna look okay. Maybe it's too much. Maybe somebody's gonna say, "Oh my God, it looks like you have painted yellow there." Eh, okay. Okay. Now let's say I add more yellow here. I don't know if you feel the effect that is a little, it's glowing. When you have neutral colors, let's say this is the skin with neutral colors because you don't see any like warm color with a lot of yellow, and you put yellow, the yellow color is just going to glow. Okay, it depends, it's up to you how much of this color you add. I'm gonna kill down this, is too much. I did it just for the example, but okay, sometimes I love that to do those colors. Imagine that I can add pure orange here. I can add pure orange to like a sunlight that is glowing from behind. Imagine that. It's amazing all the things that we can do. Some orange, more and more orange, and orange here, and make this glow with orange. Okay, now the best way, of course, is to try this on your phone. Maybe take a picture, make it digitally. Another way, you're gonna be like this trying, and maybe it's not gonna work. You're gonna just paint it back. And sometimes in the process of doing this, we kind of start just losing the color. All the colors start to get muddy, and then we're gonna have problems. In my case, I'm doing this just in order to show you that how this change. Okay? I'm gonna just kill this. I did this in a video a week ago, maybe a week ago. I added some orange inside the hand. I did like glow that color inside the hand. The video is there. It was a live stream, okay? And it worked. I mean, now with this painting, I don't want to try. I mean, I could make it work, but it's gonna take me just more time. And the painting, I think, it doesn't need that. It's just like about her is about her eyes. That's what I think. Okay, every time that I see the painting, it's just about her eyes. That means that even this painting in black and white without any color is gonna be the focal point. All the attention that's gonna be about the expression on her eyes, which means that I should be putting more attention to the eyes. Okay, I don't see a highlight, but I'm gonna add a highlight on the eyes, okay? Just there, and here a little bit. Okay, I think that's gonna add something more. I need to add more light on the sclera, that was too much. Too much light on the sclera. I'm gonna add some eyelashes. Let me zoom in the image. I need to see, yeah, pretty sure that she has some eyelashes. Can you hear one of the cats? Can you hear the cat? It's been taken to the vet. Okay, something is not okay on the eye. I think I lost it. Yeah, usually when it's a problem about values. You gotta be very careful about this. Really, very, very careful about values, darkening some areas, lighting up some areas. Let me zoom in here. See something wrong. Yeah, I think I know where's the mistake. It's almost 3 hours. I think it's time to wrap it up this. Let's see. Still need to work on some things. For example, here. You need to see the neck, yeah? Okay. What do you think, Mary? Do you like the painting? Okay. Everybody say thank you to Mary, please. She bought this painting today. So sorry that I didn't read the comments for a while. I was trying to just to focus on the painting. Sounds like a kitten. Yes. She's been taken to the vet. Yeah. Thank you, Mary. Mary like it. So the husband too. Okay. Do you like the left shoulder? This one. Okay, I have a problem there. Okay, I'm gonna work here. I'm just going to add this. And I'm gonna do the same here. Okay. Okay. Now let's see edges. Definitely I'm gonna lose this edge here. If you had any question related to painting and I didn't answer it, please write it down again, because I mean, maybe just skip it, because I'm painting, and usually when I paint I have the image here in my computer, and to see the comments I have to move the image, and then I have to move the image again to continue painting. We don't see a little bit of the clavicle. We should see a little bit. I'm gonna add a little bit of light just here. Okay. Okay, let's soft this edge here. Let's soft the ear. I see some light. You see some light here? Okay. Now, I'm just thinking if I add this light, reflected light there, it's kind of greenish. I'm just thinking about that because it works perfectly right now without this reflected light. I mean, it's kind of, I don't see this too much because it's getting, everything here is getting the same value, the same darkness. That's okay. Yeah. Okay. Now, what about this edge? Maybe it's too sharp. You know that edges. That's the maybe edges. That's the worst thing to us, or maybe that's the thing that just make painting look stiff, without movement, without softness. Okay. I mean, it's not just that. Yes, I mean, you combine sharp edges with really dark values. Like for example, if I make here the eyebrows really black, the nostrils black, the mouth black, and I make sharp edges all around. Okay, that's gonna make my painting look flat. That's why I keep saying take care of, don't exaggerate the darks and pay attention to the edges. Now, we can, I mean, I don't want you to think that it's not about adding all the darks. It's just like we have to try to have a balance. If we add something that's really dark, okay, we need just to maybe lost the edges just in that area. And so many options. I just don't want you to think that that's the only option. Okay. Now, I think it's pretty good. Yeah. For 3 hours painting, I think it's pretty good. I have to paint a commission. Maybe that would be tomorrow or Monday. And for that commission, I think I'm gonna spend maybe 4 hours because I need to paint 2 faces. It's a commission for one of my patrons, for our friend Margaret. Okay. Now, if you want to, let's say, make sharp lips because of the makeup or anything, you can make it sharp here in the middle, but be sure that on the corners you lost it. Okay, just soft this a lot, the corners, like really blurry, and keep the middle really sharp, and that's gonna make the mouth just pop forward. Okay, I mean, because sometimes sometimes we see that something's really sharp on the face because of the makeup or anything. Sometimes it's just like that. Okay, I think I'm doing okay. I'm softening this edge. Okay, let me read the comments. Okay, Not sure about left shoulder, looks better with the strap, right? So check the cheek on left. By the corner of the lip, the white needs blending into the cheek. Okay, I'm gonna check out that. Okay. Clean out the brush. Okay, I need to soften the hand. The edges here. Really lost. Okay. I can sharp this a little bit. Okay, and sharp here a little bit. Okay. And then make it soft here. Okay. Now here I can do the same. A little bit of shadow. Make it this a little bit sharper. When I say sharp, it's not like really sharp. I always blend everything a little bit. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Okay, let's read the comments. You forgot the ring. Mirror, Renzo, her right side. Okay, looks the mouth. Okay. Left side, this or this? Okay, I think this is this. Is here. Maybe I need to soften the shadow a little bit. Let's do it and let's see this the work. Okay, here too. I need a little bit of light here. Okay. A little bit of red here for the knuckles. Okay, what do you think, Mary? That's okay? That's Oh, I think maybe I have too much light here. Because I'm tired. I just want to go. Sometimes I retouch the paintings. The retouches are more about color. Yeah, I think that's it. Just need to step back a little bit. Let me see. Okay, I think I'm going to soften more here. Make it more like a curve. Okay. Okay, I need more shadow here. Yep. Okay. A little bit of light. This is the brush that I use for blending. Okay. Okay, I think that's it. Okay, okay. I got a coffee tip here from Jana Mestrovikova. Thank you so much. I forget to put my coffee tip for the next time. I will do it. Be prepared to buy me a lot of coffee. Okay, I think that's it for today. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna read what Mary is saying. Mary used blended the area. Thanks. She feels like a relative. Okay, that's good. Yeah. Okay, thank you so much, everybody. I think that's it for today, and see you next week. Okay. You wanna support my channel? There's my Patreon account. I have links to Amazon where you can buy materials, and hey, that's it. Okay. Okay. Don't drink coffee at night. Okay. Okay, Nikki. Thank you. That's good. Okay. Bye. Take care, everybody. Just checking for the last time. Stepping back and checking. Yeah, I mean, maybe I need to do one thing here. Make that a little bit sharp. Here a little bit darker. Oh, I have a mistake on the shoulder. Okay, that's it. Thank you so much. Take care of everybody. Bye. Okay, that's it now. Thank you so much, Mary, for buying this painting, and thank you all. Bye.